Welcome back to all the crackers in the box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey. Sore neck today a little bit, so I took my hair thing out. Yes, I'm doing all of my videos this week in one shot, so this is getting to be a long day. Not complaining. I love spending this time with you. I'm glad I have people to stitch with, chitter chatter at, and just not feel so isolated and alone, which is wonderful. And also, I love to stitch, and this is a good excuse for me to get some stitching time in. Anyways, I am super glad you're here today, and let's hang out and do a little more stitching. Yeah, I definitely gotta wash my hair soon. It's been a couple days. That's fine. So this is my hair thing I've been wearing all week. It's just such a cute cow. I love it so much. It's just a simple clip, but it holds all my hair at the same time, and I put it up there. It's great. I'm just feeling like my hair being pulled up is causing me a little bit of discomfort. My back is just being extra today. And that's alright. I'm going to go do some stretching in a few minutes, so that'll be great. Turn on my stereo, my music, maybe dance around a little without my shoes. It's going to be fabulous. Anyway, and I'll probably do a lot more stitching on the side as well, because it just feels like a good stitching day. I am just feeling the crochet, feeling the fibers, and loving every moment of it. Can't go wrong with that. I might even decide to sit down and play a game instead of doing something constructive and responsible. Who knows? Knowing me, no. I am super responsible. There we go. Going through there. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And we're going to go through these ones to double crochet into that one. Then I'm going to go chain 2, which is going to build this row quite a bit. And just going to pop through here. Go 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. 1 and 2. We're going to chain 2, and then I'm going to pop these 2 right into that spot. So it is a bit of a lumpy corner, but surprisingly it does work out really well as we go along. It just builds up more stitches so the rows get longer, which I want, of course. I really want that. There we go. 1 and 2. And we're going to do skip 2. And we're going to go like that, and I'm just going to show you what it looks like. So it looks a little bit bunchy when we do it this way, because right in here I didn't skip 2. The 2 chain space is going to be here, and this corner is going to be up there. But once I get into the double crochet rows, this actually like flattens right out. I didn't think it was going to, but it really does. I did this with the other one, the other side, and I did not find any spots that were like a bunchy spot where there's too many stitches too close to it together, because I was worried that doing it like that was going to be a problem, but then I did it and it turned out it wasn't a problem. So I am going to continue doing that, because I did it in the other side and I want them to match and I want them to look good and I want them to be as close to the same size as I possibly can get without it being a problem. 1 and 2. And we have those. Give it 1 and 2. And then get a chain and then skip 2. It's a very repetitive process, but definitely worth the time. I sure do enjoy this one, and it's going to come out so beautifully. It's just going to be a pretty piece, that is for sure. I really think this is going to come out to be a showstopper. I'll be sad if it really isn't, but I think the way I'm going to have to put it together is going to really give it a really unique look and still be super easy to wear all summer. No matter what I have underneath. Even if it's like a sports bra and pair of shorts, I think it's going to be just fine. I don't mind. Usually my shorts go down to almost my knees anyways at this age. I don't like to show a lot of my thighs. So that will be good too. I'll not complain about that. I'm just wanting something nice to wear when it's hot. Because it's no fun feeling like the fibers that are on your body are just the wrong fibers. I just bought a pair of lighter pants for work. Last year I went all summer with the one pair that I usually wear because they fit the best. They are like a step away from being non-breathable. They breathe a little, but when it's hot out, even though I'm inside with air conditioning most of the time, I do go outside and it is very uncomfortable. Even if I'm only outside for 15 minutes, that's enough. But I'm feeling like I'm overheating. So I wanted a pair of looser, lightweight pants. So I got some yesterday. And I think they're going to work out really well. They're supposed to be like pedal pusher pants. But because I'm so short, they fit me like regular pants. I don't have to hem them up or anything. So they're right at my ankles. I'm like, you know what? Perfect. That's exactly what I was going for, and that's what I wanted. So I'm pretty pleased with that. And big giant pockets, because I really like having pockets. It makes life a lot easier when I can put my stuff in my pockets and just go. I usually have about 8 or 9 pens in each pocket, and my glasses cleaner, some chapstick, you know, the things that I need throughout the day. So I don't just leave them all over the place. I don't like walking around without a pen. I do a lot of writing at work, make a lot of notes to remind myself. I got like 10 notes on the go at work right now for things I have to do after the weekend, but that is not my problem today. That is my problem then. So Monday's me has some stuff to do. Saturday's me does not. Saturday's me gets to play with yarn, talk to my friends, wander around without shoes, wiggle my toes on the ground, and just breathe. We always have to find time to breathe. And that is a-okay. This is what we do. Number 1 and 2. And we skip 2. We're getting closer. It feels like I'm almost there, but no, I got another corner to go through. I just was looking. This is not as big as the other one got to, because we still have so much yarn to work through. And that's hopefully not going to take me a year and a half. I can't promise that though. This is a very thin, fine weight yarn. I believe it's 4 strands. And I was looking at my black one with the filament through it. That one I think is 6. A little thicker. So that's interesting. And it is very silky. It is super silky. That one is going to be so phenomenal. I have a feeling that one is going to be absolutely gorgeous when I'm done. If it turns out the way I hope it will inside my head for what I want to make out of it. It is going to be a little bit on the trickier side though. But I think I may know how I want to do it. So there's that. I have been thinking about it a lot because I really want that one to turn out perfectly, and I can't find the right pattern, so I am going to have to piece some pieces together. I have found some sewing patterns for that particular dress. I have found some crochet ones, but they weren't what I have in mind, so I'm definitely not going to be going that route. But I will be looking into them just to see what they did to create the shapes to get it. Because, I mean, I don't mind making the pieces to sew them together. I will do that. But I don't want them to be the wrong shape, and I don't want them to be in the wrong spot. So, like, I have to do a sideways triangle. I don't want to do a panel and then add a triangle. I feel like I will see that, and that's going to bother me. I'm not going to enjoy that at all. So, yeah, those are some of the things I'm thinking about for that project. Because, like, I want that project to come out like perfectly. I really am feeling like I've got some pressure on that one because the type of yarn it is and how amazingly beautiful it is and how much I want that to be a good project, not just a slap together kind of okay. I wanted to showcase what I can do. I feel like it's going to be one of those pieces for myself that I am going to want to keep for a long time. It is a cut of dress that looks amazing on my figure, and I just feel like I have not found a material or a texture that I like enough, or color for that matter, to make it the way I want it to. It's one of those wrap dresses from the 70s, but I want it to be a little more modern. I don't know if I'm going to want to do the big lapel. I might just leave it very plain. So when I wear it, I can wear one of my more spectacular necklaces that I carry. I got some nice ones. Anyway, so I don't know, because I definitely want it to be a lower V. I want it to cinch where I need it to really showcase my actual figure, not make me look lumpy and like, there's nothing wrong with my figure. Nothing. I have a bit of a belly. I also have 3 kids. My thighs are heavier than they used to be. I'm also in my late 40s. I am not a teenager. I am not the skinny mini. I am healthy. I am. I'm very active. I'm always on the go. And I'm okay with how I look. I just want to feel okay in my clothing, because sometimes clothing, you might feel okay and then you'll put on a certain pair of pants and it pushes things in the wrong direction. And all of a sudden you feel really uncomfortable and like not you. And I'm just tired of it. Tired. I feel like a lot of women struggle with that because we want to look like we did when we were 18, but we're not going to. We are never going to look the same again. And that is part of getting older. That is part of our aging process as our bodies become tired. And that's fine. I don't want to go out and try to pretend I'm not what I am. I've worked hard to get where I'm at. I've worked hard to build the life I've built. And I'm tired of just feeling like I need to be more. I'm enough. I am. I'm a good person for the most part. I go to work. I take care of my family. I try to do good in the world. Sometimes I might fall down and I might be mean. I'm sorry about that. But that's because I'm a person and I make mistakes. Just like I tell my kids, parents are not perfect. Nobody is perfect. Everybody fails at something, or is mean sometimes, or just has a bad day, and that is what it is. And if you can accept that, then you're laughing, really, because you're being realistic. You're not being full of yourself. You're not telling people how to live their lives. I try my best to make sure that my yard is watered, my grass is green, my garden is fertilized. And I will hopefully be able to help you fertilize your garden once in a while, but I'm not going to sit there and try to make you feel bad if things aren't the same for you as they are for me. If you don't believe what I believe, that's fine too. Believe what your heart believes. Believe what your mind believes. That's on you. That's your experience. And I just am so tired of it just being throwing the stones when you live in a glass house is my best way of terming things. I find some of the loudest people that say the stuff about this and that are usually the people who are doing this and that in their own worlds, or something similar, or something just as equally as insane. It's just amazing to me how that goes. And I am so sure I'm not the only one that has seen that and understands that and just goes, okay. But I do like my yarn. I love having a cozy stitching spot. I love my family. I love where I live. I like where I'm working. I almost love it. I'm going to say I do love it, actually. I'm having a really good time. I'm finding it challenging, but I'm also finding it quite within my capabilities, in my wheelhouse. I really think I suit what I'm doing right now. And I've been doing a pretty stand-up job, I hope, so far. I've been hearing that I'm doing good stuff and part of a team, being supportive of the team and my team members. So everybody wins. And we just finished that row. Love that for us. Look at that. That is so, so amazing. This pattern is so much fun. So, thanks. Just going to show you this because I got a phone call and I kind of messed up what I was saying. Anyways, just showing you my beautiful pattern. And thanks for joining me here today at All the Crackers in the Box. And I will see you again very soon. And I hope you have a great day.